Howdy! Welcome to Aspire Mountain Academy. I'm Professor Curtis, your instructor for this course in Introductory Statistics. In less than 10 minutes, this video describes categorical data and then provides an activity to test your learning about the differences between quantitative and categorical data. Let's get started. I hope you remember what quantitative data are. Now we're going to examine the other main type of data, categorical data. In contrast to quantitative data, categorical data consists of names or labels which represent different categories, hence the name categorical data. Categorical data goes by other names as well. If you've ever heard of qualitative data or attribute data, these are the same as categorical data. Now, here are some examples of categorical data for us to consider. First, the gender of professional athletes. It's not a numerical value, but a quality or characteristic. We describe qualities and characteristics with labels that make categories, so this is categorical data. The alma mater of respondents. Whatever school you attended, you know that names are going to be categorical data. The type of milk. Notice here that we have numbers as the names of our categories. Fat-free, or 0%, 1%, 2%, and whole, or 4%. Certainly, it's easy to look at, say, fat-free or whole, and say, well, that's obviously categorical data. But 1% and 2%, even though they represent measurements expressed in a quantitative manner, here are actually used as names or labels. And that's what makes the type of milk categorical data. Just because they're numbers doesn't mean they're quantitative data. When numbers are used as a name or label, they become categorical data. Oh, and here's a fun factoid for you. I can't tell the difference between whole milk and skim milk when I drink them. It's the strangest thing, I know, but they all taste the same to me. What makes this strange is that I can tell relative amounts of herbs and spices in the dishes I cook by taste. But apparently, that doesn't include fat content in milk. Go figure. Likewise, the shirt numbers on professional athlete uniforms are categorical data. Here, the numbers are just substituting for names. And names and other such identifiers make categorical data. Again, just because something is a number doesn't automatically make it quantitative data. So you need to ask yourself, is this number a name, label, or unique identifier of something? If the answer to that question is yes, then you have categorical data, even though it's a number. Only if the answer is no do you have quantitative data. Let's now engage in activity to test our knowledge of the difference between quantitative and categorical data. First up, an automobile manufacturer studied the relationship between the color of a new vehicle and the likelihood of a buyer to purchase a new vehicle. As part of the study, they record the color of each new car purchased from each of their dealerships in the last year. Quantitative or categorical? I'll give you a moment to make your response. This is categorical. The data values here are colors, clearly non-numerical, and so clearly categorical. Try this one. Students in a physics class record the distance between the table and the floor in a laboratory experiment. Quantitative or categorical? Quantitative. Any distance measurement will be continuous data, and that automatically makes it quantitative data, since continuous data are a type of quantitative data. How about this? The county sheriff's office partners with other law enforcement agencies to collect data consisting of the numbers of speeding violations in each of the last 30 days. Quantitative or categorical? Quantitative. The numbers of speeding violations are discrete data, which is a type of quantitative data. Last one, the numbers from the jerseys of the Denver Broncos when they last won the Super Bowl. Quantitative or categorical? You make the call. Well, I hope you said categorical. Remember that numbers used as names, labels, or other unique identifiers are describing different categories, which makes them categorical data. And that brings us to the end of this mini lecture. I hope you found it helpful. You can find more mini lectures for this and other courses at AspireMountainAcademy.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.